This is the 20p Arcade Challenge. The rules are simple, 20p or 2 credits, practice as much as you want, but your first recorded run is your run. This week we're playing something slightly different. It's Soulcalibur 2, and because it's quite a difficult game to emulate or run if you don't have the original hardware, we've actually allowed the use of GameCube, Xbox Original, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and basically anything you can get going on it. So that's what I've allowed this week, just as a simple sort of way of doing it. I am playing the Xbox Original version of it, which has basically got Spawn as well as an additional character. There is no winner this week. If you do take part, however, you do get a spin on the wheel and your game might come up. So it was a tough one, this one, to actually put on the wheel, but we kind of went for it and we just sort of did it. So Soulcalibur, Soul Edge, Soul Blade, basically it's all part of a sort of saga about a sort of demonic sword that effectively gives you all kinds of power if you own it. So basically that's the general gist of it, and it's got some lovely antlers as you can see from there as we're playing it right now. I'm as I say, playing on the Xbox Original. I've got this installed on my hard disk actually, so I've got the original game on disk, but I actually have it installed on the hard disk. So there we go. So arcade mode is what we want to do. So arcade 1 or 2. We're not allowing the special characters. So Spawn is not allowed. So I can't do Spawn, even though it's got a very cool outfit. Mind you, saying that, there's no winner, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So we could do Spawn, but I'm not going to do Spawn. Or am I? No, I'm not going to do Spawn. I'm going to do Cassandra because I quite like Cassandra's moves, and I also like Mitsurugi. Is it Mitsurugi? Mitsurugi. Yeah, Mitsurugi. Sorry, he's got a good set of moves as well. Nice samurai sword. But I'm going to go with Cassandra because I have actually completed it with Cassandra on one single credit. So let's see how we do. It's got some. To be honest with you, you've got to remember how old this is. It's 2002. It's quite impressive, really. 20 years ago, 3D graphics were at this stage already, and especially on the Xbox, it probably was a better console than than PlayStation 2 by that point. It was a little further out time-wise. Let's make short work of this. Down, perfect. If it's a time-based thing, I think I've got it. That was less than 10 seconds. That was just over 10 seconds, should I say, to finish that one off. I'm allowing for the replays, because they're kind of cool. So there's grabs, there's slices across, there's kick, and there's basically a block button. That's the general gist of it. This is my early 2000s and early 90s with the original Soul Blades. And this is how I used to spend most of my weekends, sort of playing with friends and sort of smashing him around with this kind of thing. It's really cool. The one thing about this is there was a progression thing where you could play through certain challenges and modes and effectively earn better weapons and swords, but obviously we're playing the arcade version, so you get stuck with whatever weapon they have. Cassandra I like because she's got good defense. She's not actually got the best attack in the world, but she's got some good defense. Here's Nightmare. This is Siegfried. It was the young lad who managed to get it. He was 14 or 15, I believe. But this is what it's kind of changed him into, I think. Is that the general gist? And he's actually carrying Soul Blade. There we go. Ring out. That'll do it. Yeah, don't mess with me. Very sharp moves there, spinning backwards and forwards. Oh well. Already. See me try to go for the ring out. Still got it in the end, but not the way I wanted to. Already down and out. Smash my way through it. 8 battles basically to the end. Final battle being a sort of randomised creature that spawns different things as it goes. Ivy, the pirate Captain Cervantes' daughter, with her whip-like thing and very scantily clad clothing. There we go. Battle 1. Fight. She's a tall girl, isn't she? Look how tall she is. I think mine's quite a young character though, so that's the thing. Knockout. Ouch. She's tall, isn't she? I hadn't realised how tall she was, Ivy. That was boring. Is that it? That was boring. Oh, I'll do. I'll take that. I think this week I'm pretty sure that the settings are all set to whatever the defaults are, but it's been a while since I've played it, if I'm honest. Has to be. It's on the arcade mode. I don't think you can reduce it to the arcade mode. It has to be whatever the arcade mode is. To be fair, the fights don't take long. I mean, you can get to the end in about 10 minutes. My fastest I ever did it was fastest I ever did Soul Blade which was the original Soul Edge Soul Blade, was with Siegfried in, what was it now? It was in under a minute and a half. A lot of ring outs. I did it one lunchtime when I came home from work, and I got the old PlayStation 1 on, powered it up, and flew through it to my quite own surprise, realistically. There's great fun with people, because you can mash buttons if you want. If you know the controls, you can do control things, more controlled things. That'll do. Sidestepping round them. Great stuff from Namco back in the day. I mean, fantastic conversions from their arcade things. Got to remember, though, that Namco used Sony's own system boards for their games. So that when you got the arcade version, say, of Tekken, for instance, Tekken Tag Tournament and things like that, they were actually using a more advanced version of the PlayStation at that point in time. So it must have been interesting converting this to what was it's effectively an x86 architecture of the 800 hertz megahertz processor of the. Oh, you can get away with that. Voldo. Yeah, 800 megahertz of the x86 architecture. Because I think it's a RISC style processor in the PlayStation 1 and 2. I think it is. It's something unique, isn't it? By the time you get to 3, it's like a cell processing thing. Totally different. There are some advantages, obviously, but you just wonder sometimes with people. No! That doesn't normally happen for ages. Oh, saw it. That little uppercut there was too much. Sliced me from my fufu to my head. Right, final battle. Come on then, Cervantes, let's... Oh, sugar! Cervantes? What did I say Cervantes for? It's Voldo. What am I talking about? Concentrating there. Had to concentrate to finish that one off properly. Starts getting a bit tougher as the levels go on. They do actually get different things. I'm sure that Sophatia is because she says Sophatia there is her sister or something like that. Kind of would make sense, doesn't it? Raphael. This is the fencer. Lovely level scene, this one. Blue water and the temple. Here I come. You're quite a rude one. Hey, mate. I'm a rude one. I think I just stabbed him in the man parts to finish. Look. Oof! Oh, you gotta. That's gotta hurt. It's your fault. Remember that. Yeah, I remember. Let's get a bit. Let's see if we can get some grabs on here. I was trying very hard not to get. Down he goes. Just that one there gives them, spins them around. That's a sort of a pushing away and attack button. It kind of adds a bit of spin to it, if that makes sense. You win. That was great. This is 7. This is Charade. He then can pretend to be other people. He's like the prelude to the big boss himself, Inferno.
What?
What? What are you? Here we go, Charade. Is it? Come on, Charade.
What are you?
What are you?
Battle 1. Fight.
And he gets basically other people's moves. He's actually got Raphael's, so the one we just fought, he's just got Raphael's moves. Oh, sugar, come on! Got it! Oh my god! That was so close. That was really close. I can't believe that. Now I need to be careful, because now we're going to get another set of moves from somebody else. Typically, you'll probably get Voldos, which I don't like. What have you got? No, not got Voldos. That'll do. Take that. Got him. Used a lot of ground attacks there. That was the way to go with that. Finish off with some ground attacks. Very nice. Very happy with that. You win. Now, here we go. Inferno. And this is the end level boss. I'd like to do well against this one. I'd like to finish it so that I've got a time on the score table. Inferno. He's basically the blade incarnate, if there's a way of describing it that way. Ah, fine, let's go. Final. Inferno final stage arcade.
And a new era of terror has begun.
Okay, Cassandra, it's time to do it. I'm actually fighting myself. Now it does. Now it changes. So we stand back, and it now changes right now. Mutates into somebody else. Gets the abilities of another swordsman or katana user, or stand back. Getting another move now. Third one. This is it. Whoever this is, please don't be somebody I don't like. That's a staff guy. He's quite tough, actually. It's a maxi that gets that. KO. I think that's it. 4 minutes and 10. That's not bad. It's not my best. 3 minutes and 56, I think, is where I was at with the original one. And there you go. You earn the sword and 100 gold acquired for the game.
There never was.
Then there was no such thing. There never was. Here we go. It's our little ending bit. We get a little ending bit now. You get the sword. You get an end sequence. I've got an end sequence. Look. Oh, I get to enter my name. I forgot that. And let's enter my name. Demand. A sword. Possess your sword before scars of countless battles. Did countless battles. Look. Didn't even need 2 credits. Look at that. Almost did. There was a point there with that charade that I thought I was on a loser, but you know I didn't need it. Oh, I did not need it. I'll do the E for end. Then do we get? I don't think we get anything else from there. There we go. Get the precious sword for a sister. 1,000 gold accumulated for acquired, so that we can buy extra weapons and stuff like that in the game itself. On the arcade game, and I'm hoping it's going to show the high score table, because that would be nice to finish off with. It doesn't very often happen that I actually beat something up for the arcade challenge. It's quite nice to have done that. So then neck rates, clear time. Look at the clear times on some of those. 30 minutes. You got to be kidding. You got to be kidding. I think Mitsurugi is the one I finished it on there. 4 minutes, there we go, just below. 3 minutes and 346 is my best, but 4 minutes and 10 was what I got to there. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed doing that. Even if there's no big payoff at the end of it, it was well worth it. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.